Alright, let's equip that. Alright. So what's going on, guys and gals? My name is NekoFluttershy, and welcome to a video. Let's get right down to it. Social media has gone downhill. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly am I talking about? What am I even saying? Well, have you ever noticed something about social media? Have you ever wondered how odd it's been getting lately? How unfair it's been getting to everyone? Now, here's the thing about social media. I love it. You know, I love being on YouTube and all this stuff. Being able to speak my mind, do whatever I want, you know, as within reason, of course, you know. I can't show porn on here. Or can I? We're gonna get down to why I think the internet has gone down the bullshit lane. Or in other words, why it's gone downhill. So, YouTube, let's start with YouTube, because, I mean, I'm making a video on here, of course. But here's the thing about it. YouTube is fun, I love it. But the problem that lies with it, there's a lot of problems to be had with YouTube. I can make a whole fucking 10-hour video with that shit alone. YouTube has a fuck ton of problems that should be fixed, but can't really be fixed right now, because they just don't care. Now, another thing, okay, so for example, some minor things are people getting unsubscribed from other people. You know, I subscribe to certain people that I don't see anymore. I don't see, you know, I don't see people, you know, I don't see their work all that often. I don't see their content. I don't see a lot of things because YouTube decides to unsubscribe me and a lot of people. And it's happened to me as well. People have been unsubscribed from me by YouTube themselves. I've lost like 20 or 30 people all at once just because YouTube was like, nah, they don't need to see you. Who cares about you? You're just a fucking low life with 400 and something subs. You know, and even I think some of the big dogs, you know, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and PewDiePie kind of have that, but it's not as noticeable. But maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know how it is for them, because I'm not them. Wish I was. But I cannot become them. See, with the way YouTube is, it's getting a whole lot worse on the platform, because, well, just think about it for a second. This platform is for everybody. And YouTube decides who stays and who goes, apparently. But, you know, that's just the first thing. Them unsubscribing people. It gets a whole lot worse from here. And I'm going to start with, let's see, the big topic thing is with Markiplier right now. Markiplier just got a community guideline strike not that long ago. You might be wondering, oh, what did he do that is so terrible that he gets a guideline strike? To be honest, I don't know. Because what I saw on the video and what a lot of other people saw are clearly not at all what, you know, are clearly not what YouTube thinks. YouTube thinks certain things are against the guidelines that are just not right. For example, YouTube thinks that what Markiplier posted was against the terms of service and the community guidelines for violence or graphic content. Now, this all stemmed from some guy called Penguin. Something I forgot what the thing is, but I think he's the one that does fake, like he dubs over commercials and shit like that, you know. And then, you know, he did something like that, and then Markiplier, he ended up getting a community guideline strike, and then Markiplier tweeted on Twitter, obviously. Where the fuck else would you tweet? Fair is fair. You know, when am I going to get a guideline strike? And fair enough, he did. Now, some of you might be saying, oh, but Markiplier, you know, he did it to himself. He ratted himself out. No. What he and a lot of other people were trying to do was tell YouTube, hey, this is not right. You know, this is bullshit. So instead of YouTube admitting their faults, like they should have done, they decided it would be a good idea to attack Markiplier. Now here's the thing. If they wanted that clip, that particular tiny clip removed, you know, from the Try Not to Laugh Challenge Part 2, number 2, or whatever the fuck it's called, all they could have done was tell him, hey, you know, we think this is against the guidelines and the rules, so if you would kindly edit it or remove it or something like that, basically make that part no longer a thing, that'd be great. You know, and he would have been like, yeah, sure. You know, I like to think that Markiplier is a guy that can... That can... You know, he can do things. You know, middle ground, basically. He can... Like, oh, you want this done? Well, he can compromise. You know, he can do certain things. But according to YouTube, no. And you would think that with Markiplier being as big of a channel as he is, you know, that he would either get off with a warning or, you know, he would... I mean, I guess it's a kind of what the community guideline strike is. It's a warning. 3 strikes, you're out. But they would have been like, oh, you probably should fix this or that. Which, again, if you look at the content, it is not what they say it is. It is not against the guidelines. Nothing about it is against the guidelines. At all. So, here we have this big YouTuber, you know, one of the greats, who just got a community guidelines strike for something, some bullshit, basically. Well, that'd be fine and all, if YouTube didn't constantly contradict themselves. It's like, oh, we do not allow this on the platform. Okay, so you don't allow that, but you allow animal cruelty, you allow porn, you allow this and that. I like to think that whatever that YouTube thought was inappropriate about that particular thing would have, you know, would have been minor compared to what is on YouTube right now. I mean, I wasn't even actively looking at porn, right, on YouTube, and I found it. I mean, hell, even if I was actively looking for it, it's still there. You know, just type in whatever that you need to type in, right? And there you go, porn. There's porn on YouTube. There's animal cruelty on YouTube. There are, this is a big issue right now on the platform, because there are a couple channels in question that, one look at them, you may not think much about it, but if you dig deeper into it, that and also this is the sort of thing that needs to be dug deeper into. They allow, apparently, animal cruelty. So look at, you know, these animal cruelty channels everyone's talking about. Look closely at the puppies and the kittens that are in there. Notice something? Yeah, they are the exact same ones that are being put in these situations. So, for example, you know, with this animal cruelty thing, you know, these puppies and kittens, they are basically being put into perilous situations. They're being put, you know, against rocks that could potentially kill them if moved the wrong way, or just kill them in general from the sheer terror, you know? And, you know, another thing is that, you know, they also are being attacked by snakes that the people that are running these channels themselves are also doing. You know, they are also grabbing these things and putting them towards the animals, and so that way they can act like heroes and get money from it. They want to act like heroes, but they're not. That's the thing. They are not heroes at all. A real hero wouldn't be doing this for clout. They wouldn't be doing this for a whole bunch of money. You know, they wouldn't be staging a lot of things. And also, if you look deeper at their channel, you will find out that their most popular videos on there have a lot more views, right? Obviously. But they keep doing the same videos that get them a lot of views. And when they stop getting a lot of views, they stop doing those particular things. Those, I'm going to use air quotes here even though you can't see me, rescue missions. You know, they're not rescuing anything. They are putting the lives of animals in danger. They should not be doing that at all. And these channels need to be banned from YouTube. They need to be looked at by the police and the government and everything else. If, you know, because what this is potentially telling people is, oh, so Markiplier did something that was apparently against the rules that was not really against the rules, but, you know, I can get banned or, you know, get a community guideline strike, but animal cruelty is okay. Okay, time to go punch a dog in the face, time to go stab a dog, shoot a dog, put it in these situations that these other people are putting into these situations and make a fuck ton of money. You know, that's how this is. That's exactly how this is. Because, I mean, YouTube has no idea what they are doing. They never knew what they were doing, but they definitely don't. And I think this sort of shit needs to not only be investigated, but this shit also needs to, you know, it not only needs to be investigated, but it also needs to be banned from the platform. It needs to stop existing. You know, it needs to stop, you know, just being on the platform. But YouTube is like, nope, we're not going to do anything about it. We're just going to let innocent people suffer. And that's wrong. You know, I thought YouTube was a place where they actually cared about their people. They actually cared about, you know, what gets put on the platform. And I get it. They can't monitor everything. But you would think that something like this, you know, something similar to this would be looked at, you know, by a lot of people. And when a lot of people are saying that something is not right, you know, and that something is wrong, whether it be the animal cruelty thing or the, you know, other thing that is with YouTube nowadays, you know, the whole Markiplier situation, that shit needs to be investigated and be like, and YouTube should be like, oh, we were wrong. There is no reason to flat out ban people or to attack them in any way. There should be no reason why this is happening. But it keeps happening. YouTube, what are you doing? You know, you are supposed to be there for the people. You're not supposed to fuck us over like that. I've been fucked over myself on this platform. That very moment I got 10,000 views across all my videos at the time, a couple of years ago. And now I have to work even harder. And you know, who's to say that that same shit isn't going to happen here? Right? I get the money. for like a second or two, for a day or two. And then, bam, I all of a sudden stopped making profit. Because YouTube decided to change their fucking physics around and attack a lot of innocent people. That's not right. You know, I'm still fucking pissed by that. But what I'm even more pissed off by is the fact that YouTube thinks it's perfectly fine and that it's okay to ruin the lives of innocent content creators. And to think that, oh, well, yeah, we should fuck people over, right? No, wrong. You shouldn't fuck over anybody that doesn't deserve it. And with Facebook, let me tell you a little bit about Facebook, because I'm pretty sure you're tired of hearing about YouTube. With Facebook, the thing about Facebook is, so let me give you a little story. So on Facebook, I posted something on my time, or I shared something to one of my friends, which I guess could also end up on my timeline at some point. So I shared something with my friend. I shared 2 kittens playing. Basically, it was a GIF of 2 kittens playing and having fun, pretty much. Well, by like the first few seconds, my account got blocked for 30 days. And after getting blocked and finding out what that image, what the thing was that got blocked, I told Facebook, I'm like, okay, so this isn't right. You know, my account should not be blocked because I shared a cat photo, right? Well, Facebook did nothing. They didn't care about the fact that my account got fucked. They didn't care about the fact that it was wrong to, to do what they did. They don't care about that fact that everything that they said and did was wrong. Everything about Facebook was wrong. Or post. I, again, would like to straight up say right here, right now, I did nothing wrong. I was abiding by the rules. I was doing what I was going to do a while ago. I was going to share these images with people. And I was going to do a lot of other stuff, right? Well, according to Facebook, that is not the case. And going on with the whole thing is, Facebook is the exact same thing right now as, YouTube, where it is the whole people getting banned, or getting blocked in this case, for something they didn't even do, right? And one of these things, because I've had people tell me as well, oh, so Facebook is doing this now, Facebook is doing that. That's not right. Facebook should have no say in cat photos, right? So let's run to another story that happened to a lot of my other friends. A lot of my other friends had to deal with this very same issue. My friends, they got fucked over pretty big as well when it comes to the internet. And I have to wonder, why is that? What did they do that was so bad? Well, one of my friends posted a photo of themselves. Nothing wrong. They were fine. They were good. Whatever. They posted a photo of themselves. But Facebook found that wrong. Right? No. There was nothing wrong with that. And so Facebook decided, to fuck people over again. Some other time. Whoa! Ooh, top 5. That's not bad. But anyways, as I was saying, Ooh, cool. Um, but with Facebook, it's just so insane. Like, you get banned and blocked for the stupidest things, just like on YouTube. Yet, you know, we can have porn on Facebook. I have seen countless photos of profile pictures and cover photos and other things where people basically have porn on their timeline. They have porn on their cover photos and their their other profile pics or stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, so I can't post a picture of a cat or a kitten or whatever. And like I said, there was nothing wrong with it. It was just two kittens playing around, having fun. And so I apparently can't post cat photos or kitten photos or whatever, but these people can post porn. These people can post animal cruelty photos and videos. Now, I think I know how they get away with the animal cruelty thing. They try to raise awareness on that. They're like, oh, okay. So they're trying to raise awareness for this issue. So, yeah, I think we should keep it on here. I guess that's fine if you want to raise awareness for, you know, something like that. That's cool, that's fine. But, you know, and I get the truth hurts. You know, dogs and cats get hurt a lot, and other animals get abused, elephants and that sort of thing. But there's no reason to, you know, to basically flat out keep it on there when other things are apparently not allowed. So like I keep saying, I apparently cannot post cat photos and memes and stuff like that, but I can apparently post all the porn I want. I actually tried that once, and you know what happened? I got blocked for 30 days. So where the fuck is the consistency? You're telling me that, again, you know, someone can post porn, but I can't. Someone can post cat photos, but I can't. And other people have that same issue too. So the big question is, what is with social media nowadays? And let me talk about Twitter for a little bit, because I guess Twitter could be considered a footnote, if you will, because I haven't noticed a lot of problems with Twitter other than all the people that are using it. You know, there was that pedophile thing where everybody and their cat was apparently a pedophile or a pedophile supporter, which I do not condone. So if you want to support pedophilia, get the fuck out of here. Your kind is not welcome here on this earth. Go fuck yourself. So, with that out of the way, anybody who's a pedophile or a pedophile supporter, go fuck yourself. Go kill yourself. Get out of here. Get out. Your kind is not welcome on this earth. But anyways, so there was that problem, and there was problems with people saying that pedophilia is a fetish and all that shit. And there are other problems similar to that, but I think that kind of got out, I guess. That and the fact that with Twitter, you can't win or lose. It's like someone disagrees with you, but other people support you. It kind of cancels each other out. Like, you win something, but then you lose something after that. However, there is a problem I am currently experiencing as of now, as of this video, with Twitter. My account got hacked, I think, and with that, you know, with the fact that my account got hacked, the hacker changed my phone number on the account. So it says that if I want to verify my account, I have to, that the hint is the phone number ends in 66. No, my account and my phone number, which I use the house phone, by the way, does not end in 66. It ends in... I'm not gonna fucking say it. You know, but just know that it's not 66. Okay? It's not 66 at all. Not even close. So, you know, it begs the question, why can I not sign in via my email? So as of now, I have an account that I can't even use. I can't use my my Twitter right now. So if any of you actually post something onto my Twitter, my apologies for not viewing it or whatever. Because normally, if I see something that I'm tagged in or whatever, I will like it. I will retweet it maybe, and some other things. But oh hell yeah, that thing is fast. Damn. But as I was saying, going back to what I was saying before, the thing about, things like, things like Twitter is that there are a couple of issues with that as well, but not nearly as much as other platforms like YouTube and Facebook. That's pretty odd considering that everybody and their cat seems to own a Twitter account or a Facebook account as well. Like, I know a lot of people that have Twitter. Also, while we're on the topic of accounts and stuff, another thing I forgot to mention about Facebook is that with Facebook, here's a major problem with the platform. You can make as many fake accounts as you want as of now. And you can ruin the lives of other people. And you can harass them and all that. You have no idea how many times I'm gonna use air quotes here because he's not really my father because of what he did to me. My father, Brian, you have no idea how many times he, did all these things. What he ended up doing was making a fake account and harassing me. Right? Saying all the death threats in the book, being as racist as he is, and always has been, and all this other shit, right? And making me look bad in the process, because after that, he decided at one point he would hack my account. Facebook actually gives away identities of the people. Even if they say they don't, they do. Facebook gives away your account, basically. And after they give away your account, you're left to wonder why some random guy from fucking India is calling you about they're a technician from Microsoft and blah blah blah. Well, they did that because they gave away your phone number. They gave away your address. They gave away everything that they should not have been giving, people access to. Your account is meant to be as private or as social as you want it to be. But one thing that should remain private is your phone number, is your address, and other things. So Facebook also gives those things away to just random people without a care in the world about who obtains this as long as they're getting paid. And what makes it worse is the fact that alongside this, people can make false accounts under your name. And they can make it look like you're a bad person. So, with that being said, Facebook, you need to fix this. I'm tired of being harassed by people just because either someone hacked my account, someone made a false account of me, to, basically plagiarized who I am to basically make me look bad. And I'm also tired of people harassing me in general because they make 5 billion different accounts. So fix that shit, Facebook! And YouTube! Fix all the problems you have with your platform before you create new ones, okay? Like, every update that's on Facebook and especially YouTube, there are problems. And in addition, to make things a whole lot worse, I mean, no one cares, really. aside from everybody who is saying, stop this bullshit, fix the problems you have, etc., etc. There are a lot of people that are telling others to fix the platform and to fix everything that is wrong with said platform. You know, I've heard countless people tell me, you know, oh, you should fix YouTube, you should fix Twitter, or not really Twitter, but, you know, other platforms. You should fix this, fix that. You know, fix your platform. And also, it also appears that Facebook... I think I just killed myself. Shit. But, you know, YouTube is actually fucking over PK Gam. Along with all the false copyright things that people... again, I could go onto someone's YouTube channel, like PewDiePie. I could falsely copyright claim them, and I could be making a fuck ton of money. That problem has been running rampant on the platform forever, right? It seems like anyway. But it's only getting worse and worse. So, you know, Facebook, you know, is doing all these things. YouTube is doing all these things, and no one cares. And the problem is, you know, even a lot of times, even the bigger YouTubers that speak up about it, basically the models of the platform and the big guys and the big girls on YouTube, you know, that they a lot of times get ignored as well. And they are the ones that know a lot more about the platform than anybody else, I would say, because they've had a lot of experience. They've had a lot of time to think about it. Hell, I'm basically a nobody on this platform. I'm a nobody in general, but I'm definitely a nobody on this platform, and I know what needs to be fixed. I know a lot of things that need to be fixed here. And it's sickening. No one's doing anything about, you know, all of the problems. No one's doing anything about, you know, all the porn that's on these websites that shouldn't be here. All the copyright issues that shouldn't be here. All the animal cruelty things that, again, should not be here. And the fact, again, that no one actually cares. Unless you're a major YouTuber, and even then, they don't care. You know, and again, that's really sad to see a lot of innocent YouTubers get fucked over just because the system doesn't actually care about you. And a lot of these have to do with bots, but even the real people that are actually, you know, doing things, you know, they're not doing anything. They're just sitting on their fat asses being like, oh, so there's another dog issue on the platform? Oh well, who cares? Monetize it. Like, that shit should not be happening. I don't care who you are or what you are. These things should not be happening on the platform at all. These, you know, websites, these social media places, you know, Facebook and YouTube, they need to take accountability for their actions. They need to take accountability for the fact that, you know, a lot of bullshit is happening on their platform. And as well as the fact that, you know, not only should that be a thing that needs fixed, but to stop updating things that cause a lot of problems. Now, sure, I get it. You know, a new update will have bugs and shit. But before you do any new updating, before you do any so-called fixing, you have to fix the platform. You have to fix all the things that are wrong with it right now. You know, before you fuck anything up. Before you do anything different. You know, because, matter of fact, I don't like having to hear about all these things that are going on with the platform that cause everybody else to go into a panic. And you might be wondering, well, if you don't like it, then get the fuck off the platform. No, that's not how this is going to work. Now, Facebook. Anybody that is big at Facebook that knows things about how to get shit done, and anybody on Facebook in general, and anybody at YouTube, anybody in general, you damn well better listen to me. And to the rest of your audience, and all the other people here that seem to know what we're doing and talking about. You need to fix everything that is wrong. You need to get rid of all these animal cruelty content. Or at the very least, as of now, stop monetizing it. It's wrong to monetize something like this. You know, get rid of all the porn that's on the content, you know, on this website. Get rid of all the problems. Stop fucking people over that don't deserve to get fucked over. It's a real problem that needs to be fixed. That needs to be addressed. I'm addressing it. Sometimes Markiplier addresses it. A lot of other people are addressing the issues at hand. And this needs to stop. Social media is going downhill. A lot of times I think these companies, you know, YouTube, Google, Facebook, Twitter, not as much Twitter as everything else, but you know, Facebook and YouTube are big ones. I think they're trying to get rid of their people. They're trying to cause people to leave. My big question is why? Why would you want people to leave? Isn't the whole point of your website for everybody to come together? Isn't the whole point of these websites to, you know, not only be yourself, but make friends, collab with people, do this, do that? Isn't the whole point to join together, create more people, you know, more people equals more money, more viewership, etc., etc.? Isn't that the whole point of all of this? You know, it's sickening to think that YouTube has lost their ways. Facebook has lost their ways. You know, all these other websites have lost their way. We have to help them find it. You know, because if we don't, well, I don't really care if this happens or not, but, you know, if this continues, then oh, damn. But if this continues, you know, there will be problems even worse than what we're seeing now. And I predict in a few years' time, maybe next year, maybe 2 years from now, year and a half, I don't know. But these websites will no longer exist. Well, they may still exist, but they will be gone. Not a lot of people on here, you know, not a lot of people doing this, doing that. They will find other places that will not fuck them over, that will allow them to do what they want on the platform. And if there's a problem, they fix it. That's what we need. So, Facebook, YouTube, other, you know, people that I have not mentioned, other corporations and businesses, and, you know, social media sites that I have not yet mentioned. You know, if you are going to do this, do it now. If you're not going to do it, say goodbye to your website. Say goodbye to all the popularity you have. Because people will find ways around it. People will find ways to, you know, go to other places. You know, I love YouTube. I love the idea of being able to say what I want and do what I want. And have a lot of people, you know, enjoy what I post. With that being said, there are some issues that need, again, to be addressed. And I just addressed them. I said what I needed to say. You know, I have had a lot of time to think about what I wanted to say in this video. I've had a lot of time to look at what is happening throughout the months and years of these platforms. I've had time to see that if this keeps up, you know, there will be some issues that cannot be fixed. There will be some problems. And I will not be able to help these websites. You know, I won't be able to do much of anything after this. Because nobody wants to do anything until it's too late. You know, they always think that, you know, I'm sure YouTube and Facebook right now are thinking, oh, this isn't going to happen. And if it does happen, well, it won't be for another few years. Come on. You can't have that sort of mentality when you're running something as big as Facebook or YouTube. If there's problems, you have to fix it. Or do your very best at the very least. You know, at this point, I don't care if you do your best but fail. At least make an attempt to fix the platform. Because social media is going downhill. And I do not like that. Because I love, again, being able to share my thoughts with people. And this is what this video is about. I'm sharing my thoughts right now with you guys and gals on the subject. I am sharing my thoughts on all these things. I believe that this platform and these platforms in general shouldn't have as many problems as it does. With that being said, guys and gals, that is it for this video. If you like this video, give this video a like. If not, that's fine too. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the whole damn thing. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon down below to get notified of my future uploads and live streams and whatever the fuck else that I do. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, people, and brohoof. Boom.